In the past hour, India's launched its first observation mission to study the sun.
Now, after the success of the Chandrayaan-3 mission, India is set to send humans to space.
The vast sky filled with twinkling stars makes adventurers excited, and everyone is reaching for the stars, all while trying to answer questions that are out of this world. Among them is India's stellar space program. But here's the real question. What's India planning for its future space missions? With their set sight high, India is gearing up for 5 thrilling space missions by 2025. So let's discover the future of space exploration. India has been making waves in the space race, and their Science and Technology Minister, Dr. Jitendra Singh, recently spilled the cosmic beans. He revealed that India is set to embark on 5 groundbreaking science missions in the coming years. It's clear that India is cementing its position as a dominant space power. The triumph of Chandrayaan-3, India's lunar mission, has further bolstered the confidence of the Indian Space Research Organization, ISRO. With 124 space missions under their belt and 93 successful launches, ISRO is on a roll. But they're not stopping there. Many more missions are in the pipeline. Now let's delve into the 5 upcoming projects that ISRO has in store for us. Adicha L1. First up, we have Adicha L1. India has its sights set on the sun. ISRO's Adicha L1 spacecraft is gearing up to study the nearest star up close and personal. This incredible probe will be placed in the halo orbit around Lagrange point 1 of the Sun-Earth system. What's remarkable about Adicha L1 is that it's India's first ever mission focused solely on observing the sun. L1 point is around 1.5 million kilometers away from the sun, and it grants the spacecraft a unique advantage. It allows Adicha L1 to continuously observe the sun without any pesky occultations or eclipses. Imagine real-time views of solar activities and space weather. Exciting, right? Nysar Shaji is the person in charge of this important project. On September 2, 2023, at 11:50 a.m. Indian Standard Time (IST), Adicha L1 was launched into space using the PSLV C-57 rocket. This launch happened just 10 days after ISRO successfully landed its Chandrayaan-3 mission on the moon. Adicha L1 reached its intended orbit about a half hour after launch, separating from its final rocket stage at 12:57 p.m. IST. It's expected to reach its designated L1 orbit about 127 days after its launch. ExpoSAT. Our next stop takes us to the dazzling world of X-rays. With the X-ray Polarimeter Satellite, or ExpoSAT, ISRO is gearing up for a groundbreaking mission that will unveil the mysteries of bright astronomical X-ray sources in extreme conditions. The observatory will be positioned in a circular low Earth orbit, ranging from 500 to 700 kilometers, 310 to 430 miles. ExpoSAT's main mission is to investigate polarized radiation, which provides crucial information about its source. This includes details about the strength and distribution of magnetic fields and the nature of surrounding radiation. ExpoSAT's focus will be on studying the 50 brightest known sources in the universe, such as pulsars, black hole X-ray binaries, active galactic nuclei, and non-thermal supernova remnants. But why is this mission crucial? Well, as ISRO explains on their website, space-based observatories have given us plenty of information about the spectroscopic and timing aspects of these sources. The exact nature of their emissions remains a riddle for astronomers. ExpoSAT aims to solve this cosmic conundrum and provide us with a deeper understanding of the universe's brightest phenomena. The ExpoSAT project commenced in September 2017, funded by a 95 million rupee grant from the Indian Space Research Organization, ISRO. By September 2018, the Preliminary Design Review (PDR) for ExpoSAT, including the Pollux payload, was completed. Following this, work began on creating the Pollux qualification model, and some components for its flight model were fabricated. Nysar. Our next mission, Nysar, isn't just about exploring distant galaxies. It's about keeping a watchful eye on our very own planet. Nysar stands for NASA ISRO Synthetic Aperture Radar, and it's the result of a collaborative effort between NASA and ISRO. Nysar's primary objective is to launch a dual-frequency synthetic aperture radar satellite that will revolutionize remote sensing. How, you ask? Well, by mapping the entire world in just 12 days. Yes, you heard that right. This remarkable satellite will provide crucial information about Earth's ecosystem, ice mass, vegetation biomass, groundwater levels, and natural hazards. Let's delve deeper into what Nysar will do right here on our home planet. Picture this. Nysar will keep an unblinking eye on Earth, helping us understand changes in our environments, from tracking the growth of forests to monitoring the movement of glaciers. This mission is all about keeping our planet safe when it comes to natural disasters like tsunamis, earthquakes, landslides, and volcanoes. Nysar will be our early warning system, providing crucial data that can potentially save lives. With its dual-frequency radar, it can penetrate through clouds day or night to capture high-resolution images of our ever-changing world. Now, you must be wondering when this incredible mission will take flight. Well, mark your calendars for January 2024. That's right, Nysar is set to launch into space, ushering in a new era of Earth monitoring. The countdown has begun, and the excitement is palpable. The scientific community is eagerly awaiting Nysar's launch, as it promises to provide invaluable insights into our planet's health and well-being. Gyaan. Gyaan, which combines the Sanskrit words for celestial and craft, is India's space project aiming to send humans into orbit. This spacecraft is designed to carry 3 astronauts, and future versions will be able to connect with other objects in space. In its first human mission, India's space agency ISRO plans to send a 5.3-ton capsule 400 kilometers above Earth's surface. This mission will last up to 7 days and carry 2 or 3 astronauts. Originally set for launch in December 2021, the first human mission is now expected in late 2023 or 2024. The crew module, built by Hindustan Aeronautics Limited, HAL, completed its first test flight in December 2014. As of May 2019, the module's design has been finished. The Defense Research and Development Organization, DRDO, will provide critical systems and technologies like space-ready food, healthcare for astronauts, radiation protection, parachutes for safe return, and a fire safety system. Due to the COVID-19 pandemic in India, the first unmanned Gyaan launch, initially planned for June 2020, was delayed. However, the overall timeline for human missions was expected to remain unaffected. On June 30, 2022, ISRO Chairman S. Somanath announced that the first human mission wouldn't happen before 2024 due to safety concerns. Nevertheless, sources in April 2023 suggest ISRO is targeting a 2024 launch date. Gyaan is nothing short of a dream come true for India's space program. This Indian crewed orbital spacecraft is not just a spacecraft, it's the cornerstone of the Indian human spaceflight program. Gyaan-1. Now let's shift our focus from Earth's orbit to a neighboring planet, Venus. ISRO's Gyaan-1 is a mission that aims to unlock the mysteries of Venus's atmosphere. And trust us, it's no small feat. In 2017, funds were allocated for preliminary studies, and the search for suitable instruments began. The orbiter is expected to carry about 100 kilograms of scientific equipment with 500 watts of power. Initially, it will follow an elliptical orbit around Venus, with its closest approach at 500 kilometers and the farthest point at 60,000 kilometers. The mission has 3 main objectives. Number 1, investigating Venus's surface and subsurface, including how it changes over time. Number 2, studying the chemistry, dynamics, and composition of Venus's atmosphere. Number 3, examining how Venus interacts with solar radiation and solar wind in its ionosphere. The mission might also investigate Venus's active volcanoes and lava flows, and check previous findings about the gas phosphine, which may have been incorrect. ISRO started considering missions to other planets after the success of missions to the Moon and Mars. The Venus mission concept was first presented in 2012, and ISRO received authorization to conduct preliminary studies. ISRO even collaborated with the Japanese space agency JAXA to to study Venus's atmosphere using data from the Akatsuki spacecraft. In 2017, ISRO invited proposals for scientific payloads from Indian academia, and in 2018, they extended the invitation to the international scientific community. They considered collaborations with organizations like the French National Center for Space Studies, CNES, and even discussed using balloons to study Venus's atmosphere. As of late 2018, the mission was in the configuration study phase, and ISRO had not yet obtained full government approval. In 2022, ISRO's chairman stated that the mission is planned for launch in December 2024 with a backup window in 2031. At a January 2023 event hosted by the Indian Institute of Astrophysics, ISRO elaborated on the mission's key questions, including Venus's water loss, greenhouse effect, surface composition, high-velocity winds, unknown UV absorbers in Venus's clouds, and the presence of lightning on the planet. Through these 5 upcoming missions, one thing is abundantly clear. India is poised to strengthen its position in the field of space exploration like never before. From venturing into crewed spaceflight with Gyaan to unraveling the secrets of Venus with Chandrayaan-1, ISRO's dedication and innovation knows no bounds. These missions not only represent India's scientific prowess, but also its determination to push the boundaries of human knowledge. So what do you think? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to hit that like button if you've enjoyed this video.